was asked to be interviewed by somebody who I met, another vlogger here, who isn't into fitness. He does work out on his own every once in a while, but it's more of like lifestyle, like their life vlogging, him and his family. His name's Neil. Pretty amazing dude. If you like fitness and you like vlogging, like seeing people and the way they live, what they eat, what they just do, like other types of vlogs, check out the links down below. Me and my wife started one. We're gonna do more. We just been trying to get ourselves situated here in Vegas, because we got here, I got here last July, she got here in August, and since then it's been a little rocky until recently, and things are actually coming together, and it's because we've been so focused on just doing all the right things, even though they take a while. And that's the thing, people, when you're trying to do something that's really good for yourself, it's never easy. You're gonna go through obstacles, and the last thing you want to do is lose focus. So just concentrate, because those things that are more challenging will be much more rewarding. So if you're watching this, people, give me a thumbs up if you love the video, even like the video, even if you're watching it to this far. Subscribe, leave some comments down below, let me know what you think, share your feedback. Thank you all for watching and supporting the page. I've been getting some good feedback lately, and I think it's because I'm learning from the videos on what to do and what not to do, and just trying to make it better. So thanks for watching once again. Because of working a new job and adjusting to sleep, long story short, I'm finally able to get a video in. And I started with pull-ups here, and I've been doing it for about a week, and I just picked up the pace rather than going slow. I think for the most part I got my form and control down, but the reason why I picked up the pace on the pull-ups is because I don't want to have a slow reflex. I want to be able to just have those just triggers and things, you know, just move faster instead of so slow. So I changed it up that way. On the last week, I was doing it for about a month. Today I wanted to work out on chest, and I've been doing the kind of sets after sets, moving up the weight. And here what I did, I just stuck with the same weight for 3 sets and just went a failure, somewhat failure, not complete failure, because then I wouldn't have been able to go more, add more weight. And it felt really good. It's just a change up. I just wanted to try it out, and it's more about experimenting with how things feel and how things are working. And for the most part, my upper body is coming along really nice, if I do say so myself. As you see, I added weight just like I said, and it felt really good. When I added weight, I wanted just to push it. So because I was doing so much reps with the lighter weight, when I added weight, I went and did a few reps to where it just felt solid and I felt good control, and I stopped, and then I added weight and kept going. And if you don't know, my last video announced that I started a new job, so adjusting to sleep has been taking a toll on me. For the first 2 weeks it was. I'm now starting this is my second week. Just finished my second week yesterday, so I'm going into my third week. And every week what I'm going to be doing is actually focusing on the body part. And this week what I was doing was chest. Everything was just all upper body. Next week I'm going to end up doing nothing but legs. I might take it up to 2 weeks. And I take that back. It won't be nothing but legs. It'll be the focus will be legs, but I'll be doing other body parts, just so I don't lose strength and all the hard work I've been putting in with dips and pull-ups and everything else. Here on flat bench, I don't have a spotter, but I've been fortunate to run into Josh. If you haven't seen the last video, worked out with him and his cousin Pat. I had a friend that came down going through Vegas, Mark, and we had almost pretty much a full body workout yesterday, and I'll have that video up soon. It won't be a whole week. It won't take a week for me to do. Again, I'm adjusting the work. Here, what I was doing, I was just feeling it out. I already had pushed so hard on the machine. With chest, here I'm just getting the feel for it. I was adjusting my hands from wide arm to regular, and just concentrating on the squeeze when I came up, and not go so fast. I wanted to have good control. And those sometimes where I barely made it up and I stopped, and I shouldn't be doing that because I don't have a spotter. I shouldn't be doing that when I do have a spotter. And then just killing the chest again. Had some decent weight on here. I don't care about going too heavy. It's more of like how I feel, making sure I'm just targeting the right muscles. And the more and more I feel comfortable with this, every time that I do it, just like you'll add weight, I add weight. If you see my shirt, like my mid section, this is around the time I was just picking out those family, a lot of events going on over here at the house, a lot of Filipino food. So if you're from a Filipino family or no Filipino friends, you know they always bring the food, and nobody ever lets you put your hands down from holding a beer or a plate or two. Here with the chest, I'm just trying to get the feeling of my chest. So I'll adjust. I don't bend over at the back, like I don't curve my back, slouch over. I bend at the hips, so it's really important. Sometimes people, I could see them do it, and they feel funny because their butt's sticking out. But who cares about other people? You really just need to focus on form and control. I really didn't have any break in between this because the weight wasn't too heavy. If you look at it on the right side, it wasn't very much weight. But when you, right before all the sets and reps and exercises that I was doing, my chest was already feeling it. So yeah, it doesn't matter about weight as long as you're just making sure you're working on the muscle itself. And the music, I listen to variation of stuff. Lately I've been listening to alternative, Bush, Silverchair, stuff I grew up to when I was in high school, and it's just been really good. I've been getting in a better zone rather than just listening to hip hop. I usually use iHeartRadio, but my wife said I should try Shopify, not Shopify, Spotify, I think. And it's just a lot better music, a lot more styles rather than it just being repeated overs and overs. I do need to buy an adapter for my headphones. A guy approached me the other day and he was like, "Yo bro, get the adapter. I bet it on Amazon for $15." And I'm gonna go ahead and do that when I get paid. I get paid Friday, and I'm gonna invest in some because that cord's so long on these beats that it gets attached to everything, and I end up walking by something and get stuck, and I'm like, what just happened? And people look at me all crazy, which is funny. Back to dips. In the beginning, you know that I started out with dips, and then I started out after a while. After I got my dips down, I did leg raises, and then after that was pull-ups, and then like I said, next is gonna be legs. So I find that it's really good just to change it up that way, a different focus, even though you're working out on different body parts. My legs is one thing I guarantee is just gonna come out. They come out really good. I'm just fortunate that my body type, like I get sized really easily, especially if I eat. And in this video, what I was trying to mention earlier, but I lost track. I was just eating a lot, and after this, when I started work, I did this right before I started work 2 weeks ago, and just now getting the chance to do the audio and share it with you. But back to what I was saying, since I started working and watching this video, what I started doing was drinking even more water. So I'm drinking about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons a day, and I still feel thirsty because it's so hot here in Vegas. It's about 117 degrees, the most 107 today. I just got home a few moments ago from my mother-in-law's birthday. We went to go treat her, and it was 107 degrees, so it's pretty hot. One thing when you do here on abs, do your best on this particular machine type. Do your best not to just use your shoulders and your elbows to push down. Focus on your abs. And the moment that you feel that you're using more shoulders than anything, that you're starting to take over the abs, just stop, reset, just relax, take a breather, go get some water, and then come back and do it. I usually work out on abs like this or any ab exercises. I'm mostly doing them on the floor. I just lay flat and do different types of variations. And I do it till my stomach starts like turning within itself. It feels like a knot and it starts rolling. So I'm sure you all have felt that before, where your abs are just turning and it feels like something's in there and a little alien. And I just stopped after that, and it feels pretty good. One of the things I'll probably show you later on is how I stretch my abs. It's very easy. I learned it in physical therapy for my back, and it's really helped my abs to stretch them out. And I was also teaching it when I was doing instructing with kickboxing. So I got experiences here and there and stuff like that I like to share with you, but I'll do it later because I don't want to just say how to do it. I'd rather show you how to do it, and it goes a long way with your midsection and stretching out and just loosening up the body, especially the hips. And just a lot of people don't do it. They usually just lean back, and you can lay down and do it at the same time. Here I've been doing this. I've been enjoying this exercise with the curls. A lot of people have like a
keep their arms kind of tense. When they come down, they keep a slight bend, keeping the tension. What I do that every once in a while, but here on this one, on this exercise, this day, what I started doing, I let my hands go all the way down, but I had control of it. I didn't have a swing. It was kind of like just a deadlift curl, and I angled them out just a little bit rather than coming kind of straight up as if you're doing a hammer or something along the side of your body. They're kind of angled out just a little bit, maybe like 35, not 45 degrees, but about 30 degrees, 30, 35. And I find that it's my biceps, they're looking more full rather than having like this little acute angle and coming up. If you understand that, it just, my biceps look a lot longer and full, and I'm enjoying that. One of my friends who's a fitness instructor taught me that when during my first deployment, he was training me, I was just guinea pig. And besides just curling, straight curls, I would do military press. And I find that a lot of blood flow shoots right into my biceps, exactly where I want to target. And I just go back to it. So I just do combinations of stuff. It's good to know and understand what works for your body, rather than just always copying people. The more you know about your body, the more it's gonna grow, and the more you get out of your exercises. It's good to know the basics. It's good to try what other people are doing, and then just make it your own. This lady to the side of me, she was doing abs for about 35 minutes, or maybe even an hour. She was just killing it, and it's kind of cool going to the gym, and when people are like in their zone, it makes you want to just keep going too. So it's pretty cool being next to her. There was one day when I first seen her, I was like, man, that looks annoying, but I think everybody kind of thinks that way. But straight military press, I don't have my elbows all the way straight as if they're parallel from left to right. What I do, I kind of have them in just a little bit so it doesn't load so much pressure on my shoulders. And it's really helped me because I have a right shoulder problem also from being deployed. For my second deployment, I fell down and had a pretty bad accident after getting mortared and stuff. Didn't get hit by anything, but I just had to find a different way of not hurting myself. Instead of just saying, I gotta do the military press, I gotta push through the pain. They say no pain, no gain, but at the same time, if it's really hurting in a way that is not supposed to, try to figure out something else. Go lighter, try to find a different angle. Here with the curls, preacher curls, I believe this is called. If not, oh well. I've been enjoying this. I don't like the one where you sit down. I like the one where I'm kind of standing up where I'm at right here, and I just lean on the little cushion stuff. And what I do, I see a lot of people lean their shoulders in forward towards the weight, and you're kind of cheating yourself. So you kind of want to have your chest up, even though it doesn't look like it. My chest is up, and my shoulders are kind of somewhat back. They do roll forward naturally, and I just try to get a good squeeze. Once I come up, I don't just have the weight come up and I say, okay, I got that rep. What I do, I squeeze that bicep, especially when I'm starting to get towards muscle failure. And that, as you know, common sense and what you've probably seen from other videos and heard from your favorite YouTubers is that's where you start getting the most results, is when you push through those physical obstacles of being tired. Because muscles don't understand, they don't count reps. What they do, they just understand failure. But that's where you gotta kind of motivate yourself, you know? If people are looking at you in the gym and you're like, hey, this is what I do, and I post it on Instagram, there's always people that will look at me every once in a while, just like they look at anybody else, and I feel like they're judging me, and it motivates me. And sometimes I just imagine people whispering that I can't do it, and find my own motivation.
What's up, peeps? Just got out of the gym, got a good pump. It was 3 days that I've been off, and I've always believed in this, and it's not just because it happened and I'm trying to make reasons of stuff, but I've always believed when you're going all out and working out, sometimes a day isn't good enough. Sometimes you need like 3 days, sometimes you need a week just to get your body into this shock. And sometimes it's not necessarily about just changing up your workouts and going heavier or lighter. Sometimes it's actually just getting rest. And sometimes you need, like I said, 3 days or a week, and when you come back, you just feel like almost like the first week that you started, like, oh my god, I'm a little shaky and my muscles are hitting really hard. And I think that's a big thing about working out, is that you want your muscles to just get that impact, and it just feels great, and you get that pump and all the muscles are working together. And by that time, it wouldn't be like day one, because you would have better form, better control, and have a lot of things down. So I think it's good. Try it out every once in a while when you're just like going too much and you're being overwhelmed and you're like, man, but I need to work out, and you're stressing and you're stressing. Your stress is starting to turn into your workout where you're just, I need to go. That's good. But when you become overwhelmed, you need a break.